I've been practicing primitive skills between 12 and 15 years, probably 12 years seriously.
Norman Cook is an adept primitive skills enthusiast who spends as much time in the wild as most of us do at work. He is at peace in his element. So just what is the story behind these primitive skills?
These are, of course, ancestral skills. And when you think of ancestral skills, you think of people living in caves and doing all sorts of things.
Handmade fish traps and baskets, as well as primitive knives and tools, are just a handful of items that primitive skills technicians create using plants and other natural materials.
That's how they lived their daily lives, and to rub two sticks together or to break a rock was as natural to them as us to pick up a screwdriver or a pick.
Learning the art of friction fire is paramount, as is knowing how and where to find material for a tinder bundle. The hand drill fire is the most difficult to master, but doing so brings a great sense of accomplishment.
Actually, I taught friction fire for about 10 years before I was able to get a hand drill fire. And I really don't feel that you're a skills technician until you can handle a hand drill fire. And so you begin to see every object as an opportunity with potential to meet every need that you have. And when you begin to walk in seeing things as all things are utilitarian, all things are separate, you begin to realize you don't need a sleeping bag or a backpack or even a water bottle. Everything you need is there at hand. After a day in nature of being fully aware, if I come back and use my skills, I find that they function better. So I would have to say awareness in nature is probably the best skill of all. If I were asked who could learn and practice the skills, well, I would have to say everybody who wanted to do them. I believe that we're wired to be able to do them perfectly. It's part of our nature.
Hunting, fishing, and foraging are just a small part of skills. Appreciating nature and understanding she has everything essential for survival, if you are willing to take the time to learn.
If we use skills every day, I believe that they would become much more essential to us, easier to use. They wouldn't be an anomaly. They would be a way of life, very natural.
To the victor belong the spoils. So what are a man of nature's thoughts on technology?
I have a little saying that I like to use is sufficiency through simplicity. And if technology fits into simplicity and meets my needs that I have sufficiency, then I like it and I enjoy it. Generally speaking, I find we get so caught up in technology, we get tuned out of everything that's real, everything that's necessary, the real life.